So guys, we're having a little bit of a slight emergency, I guess you could say. I had a doe on Friday. I came in and there was 2 dead babies in her cage. It actually was Clara right here. And there was 2 dead babies in her cage, so I obviously took them out and disposed of them, however you want to word it. And then the next day, or actually yesterday, so 2 days later, yesterday was Sunday, she had 3 more babies, and the one was definitely dead. 2 were still barely alive. So I tried stimulating them, I tried warming them up. I had a bunny breeder, very experienced bunny breeder friend, give me some advice on what to do. And she told me to put them in a little sandwich baggie and then put, like, open obviously so they don't suffocate. And then put the sandwich baggie in like a very warm water in like a bowl or a cup or something to get their temperature warmed up. Pull hair from her belly because she didn't pull any hair. And then, you know, just try to get her to nurse, or try to get them to nurse from her. We tried all of that. I tried to make it as warm as a nest as we could. It looked like she was nursing them. They still both passed away as of this morning. So I came in and had another doe that was due. I have like 5 does due today and tomorrow. So I had another doe that was due, and that is Maple in here. If you guys can see her. I think she's actually having more right now. She is an experienced mom. She's had 2 litters before, but she had 1, and whenever I found it, it's very small and it's very cold. It was very cold. So I did the same thing. I put it in the baggie in the water, and it's really moving and acting like, you know, it's kind of coming alive. So I'm hoping that I can save it. Because she is an experienced mother, she should feed it, because the mom that had they were like all over her cage, the ones that died. She didn't seem like she knew what she was doing at all, so I think that's part of the problem. But I think she's currently having more in there right now, so right there, whoop, right there. So that will help this baby once I get it warmed up to stay warm, as if it has siblings with it. So I will show you guys right now. So this is kind of scary and slightly sickening because I want it to survive, and it is so newborn. This water, it's a little bit warmer than lukewarm, but I can already tell by just feeling the baby that she's warmer, or it's warmer, and it's moving a ton more. I mean, it was like slow-mo, barely moving. So I'm really hoping that, because it doesn't look like she's fed it yet, and I don't know if that's because she was in labor or what, but she pulled a lot of hair and everything. She made a beautiful nest, so I'm just hoping that I can get it to come back to us and stay with us, because I really don't want to have to bottle feed, just because that usually doesn't end well, because they can inhale the fluid and get pneumonia, and so I'd rather just not go that route. I'd rather go kind of more of an organic, natural route and let the mama do the work. So for those wondering what I feed my rabbits, I do feed them this Blue Seal brand, and it is called Show Hutch Deluxe. They love it, and it's amazing. They do really great on it. So I have baby warmed up, I'm thinking. I tried getting it to nurse, but she just doesn't seem to have any milk. I have her here. I was trying to get milk from her for the baby, and there just doesn't seem like there's any in there. But I do have the heat lamp. I pulled tons of fur. I got the baby really warm, so I'm hoping that it lives, and I'm hoping that she does have milk and feeds it. Operation Save Baby Bunny has begun. We are going into Tractor Supply. Just because I had a breeder friend tell me to add black oil sunflower seeds to help her with milk production.
You still do? this or like that.
I think I'm gonna go with this instead of the goat milk just because I can get a smaller jar of it and I won't waste it. Thought I would give you guys an update. Mama Maple here did have another baby. It was just like very deformed and dead. So I don't know what's going on with that. It's kind of odd. The lady that I bought her from is a good friend, and she had 2 litters with her. She had 8 babies the first time that were all properly formed and survived, and then she had 4 babies the second time, which all survived and were formed. So I don't really know why she's having such a weird litter. We're guessing that it's the buck because this is his first time, you know, being bred, and he's just 6 months. So we're guessing that that's what it is. I really don't know. It's strange. But either way, I think this heat lamp and all of the hair that she pulled is doing the job because the baby is still alive, and I'm not going to uncover it because I don't want it to catch a chill. I did check it about a half an hour ago whenever I came in here to feed everybody for the evening, so I'm just going to let it be. It did look fed, so I do think that she is definitely feeding it. Miss Stevie here is the next one to have her babies, so she's due tomorrow, so she really could have them anytime. And then Miss Sassy here that I let out to play, she's also due tomorrow. She's wreaking havoc in here. Hopefully Sassy that I just showed you has her babies tomorrow or Wednesday as well. And then I did name this one Sunday. She is also a mini lop, and she is due tomorrow as well. So they were both bred to 2 different bucks. But anyway, so I'm hoping that she's pregnant. I never really checked them. I just kind of wait and see. I'm not really that great at palpation yet. So yeah, I just kind of wait and see if they're pregnant. But so hopefully she is. Hopefully they all are. And they all have babies, and I don't have as bad of luck as I did before with the last 2, because I don't know what went on with that, but super frustrating. And yes, the cat gets along wonderfully with them. Update on the cats, that is Stickers. She's the friendlier, sweeter one, and she does hang around all the time. And her daughter Coco, I see her about every 2 or 3 days. She's just not friendly, and anytime that I try to lock her in here for the night, she like hisses and growls and everything. She has this entire shed, and she still is a major witch about it, so I just started leaving her out because she would scratch and bite my son, so I'm not going to deal with that. I leave her food out during the day. At night, I put it away so that I don't attract raccoons or anything. But during the day, I leave her food and water out, and she does eat it. I will see her go up and eat it, so at least I know she's getting something. But I do see her catching mice probably every time I see her, pretty much. She has a mouse, so I know she's getting something. But yeah, sorry, it's kind of dark in here. It's not the greatest lighting, but just thought that I would give you guys a little update on the mama and baby situation from today. I did, as you saw, buy kitten replacement milk, which was what a lot of people were telling me to get, but then I did also see and hear and read a lot, or I did watch a lot of YouTube videos also that said to obviously get another kind of herbivore farm animal type of milk replacement, like goat milk or calf milk or something like that. So I'm confused, but either way, I do think she is feeding it and taking care of it right now, so I think we're good. It's not that she wasn't feeding it, there just wasn't any milk. I held her earlier, I held Maple and tried to get the baby to suckle, and there was just no milk coming out, so I don't know if it just wasn't down her nipple yet or what, but you know, like I said, the baby does look fed. If it doesn't by tomorrow and it's like wrinkly and stuff, that usually means they're not fed, so I probably will go back to Tractor Supply, get goat replacement and bottle feed her. That's kind of a last resort just because it usually doesn't go real well. They usually end up inhaling it and they get pneumonia. If you don't warm them up properly, whatever the situation is. So I'm trying to leave that as the last resort, but I also don't want the baby to die because I do feel like a lot of my babies I just have had bad luck lately where the does have just been having them here and there and scattering them everywhere, and they're dead before I even get in here. The does just aren't getting pregnant. Like, I just really want this one to live. I would like to keep it and show it. That was my goal with her babies, just because she's such a nice doe. You know, the rest will be for sale out of any of my other does, but this one I was at least planning on keeping one out of her litter, so just because there is a singleton, as they're kind of referred to, I probably will keep it. So anyway, sorry for the rambling. Someone is nibbling on my pant leg. Ow! But anyway, guys, I don't know what is so interesting about my shoe. Yeah, so I'm gonna put her back and go in for the evening. I gave everybody their water and fed them all hay, so I am gonna go in for the evening. I will update you guys as the week goes on with the baby. Say a prayer. If you pray, cross your fingers that it survives and it does well. So I will see you guys next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.